I do every well? Hello, my name's Naz Osmanoglu. I'm half English, half Turkish. Any Turks in? Didn't think so. There's one deranged man in the corner there. All right, Dad. Right, yes, I know a lot of you thinking you don't look Turkish, you don't sound Turkish, but my full name is, in fact, Nazım Ziadin Nazım Osmanoglu. And yes, my first name does feature twice in that atrocity. Good evening. Hello. Lovely to be here. I do have that Turkish fire that burns deep within. As a result, I will open the door for a lady, but also spear an infidel, if provoked. Will you pass the brie? Impale the brie. Impale 3 wheels of brie and feed it to our Turkish friends. Well, I want to talk tonight a little bit about masculinity and manliness, and I thought where better to begin than with the appointed scout leader, Bear Grylls. Do we know who Bear Grylls is? Yeah. If you don't know who Bear Grylls is, he's a TV survival expert, and he's fucking mental. His name is Bear Grylls. Bear, a ferocious animal, plus grills, one of the more masculine verbs for cooking. Don't fuck with Bear, London. You watch his programme, right? You watch his programme and he's like, ooh. Hello, I'm Bear Grylls. See this rock? Oh, that's a good rock. That's a fucking good rock. What do you mean I can't eat rocks? I'm Bear Grylls. I can eat anything. Beetle's done. I've had 5 already. Is that a gazelle? I'll kill it with my balls. He's just arrogant. You watch his programme? Bear's the kind of guy who says his own name as he leaves a room. Yeah, thanks for the rocks, guys. I'll see you later. Bear Grylls. Or when he hangs up on the phone, okay, bye. I love you too. No, I love you more. No, you hang up first. Okay, all right, I'm going to go in a minute. Okay, bye, pumpkin, bye. Bear Grylls. I can imagine his pregnant mother going in for her ultrasound at 10 weeks and the doctor's there with the scanner. This can be the scanner. I've never seen a scanner before. It's a big scanner. She's a large woman. And it's scanning away. I don't know how you scan. It's probably less sexually aggressive than this. Oh, congratulations, Mrs. Grylls, it's a boy. He's a little larger than we anticipated. And, well, he appears to be camping. Oh, that's wonderful news. I wonder what I should call him. And at that moment, Bear appears, clambering out of his mother's vagina. Call me Bear, mother, he demands as he exits her. Fully grown, 6 months early, fully intact with Swiss Army scrotum. And compasses instead of nipples. North! True north! I'm Bear Grylls, he reminds her, as he severs the umbilical cord with his teeth. Wait, I've left some camping equipment in there. I'm going back in. Bear Grylls. For me, the real hero of the programme isn't actually Bear. It's his cameraman. Because whilst Bear is swimming with crocs and eating rocks and all the rest of it, his cameraman is doing everything that Bear does whilst carrying a fucking camera. He's the real hero. For me, my Englishness gets in the way. I can't be brash and bold. I get very embarrassed. One of the things that gets me very embarrassed is going to the dentist. I don't know how you feel about the dentist. I hate it. The bright lights, the metal, the fingering. It's terrifying. There is a bit of a backstory to this. When I was about 6 or 7 years old, I happened across my first example of explicit footage, right? Pornography. I was very young, maybe 6, 7, very small. The door was slightly ajar. And through the little hole in the door, I could see a television screen. And on that television screen was a dentist in his white coat, drilling, but not drilling. Ladies and gentlemen, his assistant in the leany back chair, and I was shocked. I was confused. I dropped my petit faloo. It was a big day. And that sexual frustration and sexual anxiety has stayed with me to date and made going to the dentist all the more difficult, because it is difficult, isn't it? You have to talk to the dentist, a strange man. Hello, I'm the dentist. How are you, dentist? Oh, I'm fine. I've just been to the Maldives, actually. Why have dentists always been on fucking holiday? Right, let me put on these protective eye goggles, just in case I slip and fuck up your face. Then he puts his finger into your mouth. And this is the bit I can't deal with, because normally, when an alien entity enters my mouth, Detective Tongue wants to investigate. Of course he does. He's a good detective. Is it food? Is it genitals? I don't know. Let's find out. He just goes for it no matter what the situation is. But in this situation, it's highly inappropriate because it's a man's gloved finger. And I'm paying him to put it in my mouth. But the detective doesn't give a shit. He's a renegade. He throws the rule book out the window. He just goes for the finger. He laps at the finger. He lunges at the... He twists the tongue around the finger. The dentist gets very embarrassed and moves to the molars on the other side. Detective Tongue cowlicks across and starts to suck it voraciously. And the whole time I've got a boner because of the pornography I watched 18.5 years ago. Do you want to hear my most embarrassing story? Yes. Someone's very enthusiastic over there. Has anyone ever been to Amsterdam? Yes. There's always a slight pause before people answer that question. And of the people who murmured and said yes, has anyone ever been to a live sex show? Just some giggling members at the front. Because I went to Amsterdam with a few of my friends, and I went to one of these live sex shows, and I didn't realise that audience participation is heavily encouraged, right? I'm not trying to fuck anyone, it's just fact. And I was sitting in the front row, and suddenly they got me up on stage, and it was fine. We did a bit of a dance, we did the conga, and then a man in a gorilla outfit came out from the back and scared us, and it was all terribly hilarious in a sort of Dutch way. Audience participation, tick. Sat back down again. Then the second act came out, solo act, all in leather, with a whip. And suddenly I found myself up on stage again, because she was good with the whip. And she put a collar around my neck and started walking me around the stage like a dog, which is fine, because I like dogs. You know, I'm an animal lover, that's okay. What I didn't really deal with very well was the contraption that she then went to get from the back of the stage and affixed into position. This contraption, ladies and gentlemen, can only be described as a black 10-inch strap-on head dildo, which I was now wearing like a slutty unicorn. And she was there, ready. 2 chin straps, it's not coming off. And the audience are all waiting. And so, ladies and gentlemen, out of embarrassment and almost a sense of duty, I fucked her with my head. It looked a bit like this. I am so sorry, madam, that I'm being forced to do this to you. I'm struggling to maintain any sort of rhythm because of how upset I am. Right now, inside I was crying, outside I was fucking someone with my head. 3 minutes I'd perform that heinous operation. Someone in the front row actually vomited. As I literally became a dickhead. I've been talking about all the stupid things I do, and I know a lot of comedians talk about all the stupid things, but to be honest, why would you brag about all the sensible things that you do? Oh, yeah, I do loads of intelligent things. See this? Insured. I mean, it's just boring. It's boring. Mind you, considering things I don't like, I hate texting. I'm not a big texter. Any texters in? You're wrong. I hate texting. My main qualm with texting is that when you text someone and you're awaiting reply, you know in real time how little they care about you. That never happens in a face-to-face conversation, does it? No. All right, mate, how you doing? Oh, not too bad, not too bad. You got any plans tonight? No. Do you want to go for a drink? You haven't said anything in ages. Out of credit. Are you going to answer my question? Lol, Naz. Mind you, I do have a Turkish side. And one of the things that gets me, brings out my inner Turk is when I get angry, when I get passionate. Something that's been making me quite passionate, quite angry over the last couple of years. Those kind of reality television shows like X Factor and the like. The worst one, I think, is Britain's Got Talent. Have we seen this atrocity? I absolutely loathe it. My main qualm with the programme Britain's Got Talent is that Ant and Dec, right? Lovely guys. Ant and Dec. No matter how shit the act is, no matter how little talent the act doesn't possess, Ant and Dec are consistently enthusiastic. They love everything. I think, ladies and gentlemen, someone should go onto the programme Britain's Got Talent and do something so disgusting, so debauched, so utterly unforgivable that even Ant and Dec can't deal with it. I'd go on to Britain's Got Talent. Good evening, Britain. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, I will be ritually sacrificing this series of goats while singing the national anthem. I hope you like it. God save our gracious Queen. Long live our noble Queen. God save the Queen. Ba-da-da-da, stand her victorious. That's a sore, happy and glorious. This boy just piss on the front row. God save the Queen. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for our grand finale where I shit myself. Spontaneously self-combust. Sparklers would fire off across the stage and a giant Union Jack would fall from the ceiling, on fire, obviously, as I flail about, aflame amidst goat carcasses, blood, I don't know, a series of melons. And bits of burning shit. Take that, Britain, take that. And afterwards we could all gangbang Jedward in the fucking car park. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been Naz Osmanoglu. You've been absolutely lovely. Good evening and good night.